This is Richard Shockley from Richard Shockley's Virtual Bowling Academy, and here's our tip of the week. This week's tip is going to be probably the most important part of our game of bowling or any sport, the mental game. Probably 90% of our problems in our game is mental. You know, we get nervous and tight. I'm going to do a little bit of a show for you here and see if this sounds like you or looks like you, okay? Let's imagine you've got the first 9 strikes in a row, the front 9. You're a good player, or maybe you're a medium player, or maybe you're a 140 average bowler and you've got 5 strikes in a row. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Okay? I've been in that situation many times. I had it 2 weeks ago. I had 10 in a row. I'm not going to tell you about number 11, okay? But here's what I think a lot of us do when we get really nervous. Okay, you ready? We're in the league. Front 9 strikes. Our first 300, maybe. Does that look like you? I'll guarantee you it looks like me many years ago. You know what happens? It looks to me like your brain is just racing. And guess what's happening inside your body? You know, you have your adrenaline just flowing all over your body and it's running through your veins. And really, you can feel your neck become really hot and flushed, and your lower body feels like it's not there anymore. You know what I heard a great pro bowler say on television for a major tournament? I got no legs, I can't walk. Well, what happens when you look over your shoulder? You get paralyzed because there's 50 people back here and you're going, oh my gosh, how am I going to throw this ball? What are you supposed to do whenever you get in a nervous situation? Luckily, I've been able to coach Team USA and all around the world, and we've had a lot of pressure situations when we're in for a gold medal or something. What I like to see is whenever you get ready, take a deep breath. We all talk about breathing. Take in that deep breath, you know, diaphragmatic breathing. In with your nose, out with your mouth. You look at great athletes like a Michael Jordan whenever he was making a foul shot. You know, a couple of dribbles, and then go. You know, I worked a lot with some pro bowlers. My great buddy, Jason Couch. Kind of funny, whenever he used to get into pressure, I hope he don't get mad at me, but he did this. He would have kind of a tight, like a balloon here. And he really wouldn't let the air come out. So finally we got Jay to go, and you could hear it on television with the microphone, okay? You got to breathe to make yourself relax more, okay? One of the most critical things that we see, and particularly working with Team USA, is talk to yourself. You know, you got to have some sort of a key word to kind of calm you down or make a good shot. What are some of those words? I know the one that I like, for me, when I'm under that kind of pressure, and you know, I got this going, I'll do this. I'll pick the ball up, and I always like to wipe it off for me. Get set. Like shake my arm a little bit to kind of, actually I'll do this. Let me go back a little bit. I will go back here and I will squeeze my fist really tight. I remember doing this many years ago, actually when I was a junior bowler. I want to hold it really, really tight. Open up my hand and just shake my fingers. Shake my fingers. And one of my buddies says, hey Shockley, he says, what are you doing whenever you're shaking your fingers? It's real simple. I'm letting all the crap run out on my shoes. Okay? All that crap's running out of my shoes, and I get a little bit more relaxed. Okay? You pick the ball up, and you're in your position, set, and you're ready. Your legs are pretty weak, but you got to talk to yourself. And what I say, smooth, Rich, smooth. I'd say it lower, but I'll say it a little bit louder. Smooth. Come on, make a smooth, smooth, smooth with a lot of O's. You know, a lot of people have a problem when they get really, really nervous with those puppies down there. Those feet seem like you're going to run a race. You ever have that problem? You just race to the foul line. See, a lot of you people put slow on the top of your shoe. I guess in my years of coaching, I've probably seen a critical pressure shot where you overthrow the ball. You were throwing the ball really smooth for the first 6 strikes, the 7th strike. Once you get into the 8th one or the 9th one, everything starts to speed up. Your brain starts to go crazy, okay? You got to take a really deep breath. You got to talk to yourself. Make the motion feel like it's going to be nice and easy. Another thing that I like to see with our Team USA is they'll close their eyes, okay? A lot of the great bowlers used to close their eyes. But what I did is just took a picture of a strike. In my brain, I just saw a strike right there. And I might talk to myself right here, smooth. I saw that strike. What I did is I imprinted that into my brain, okay? It's already there. It's going to happen. Talk to yourself. Try to breathe. Try not to pass out. And whenever you throw 12 in a row, you're going to order your ring and get all your buddies to shake your hand. Okay, I hope this will help you when you get under the pressure. Hope you enjoyed our tip. Okay, P.S. You know, I forgot to say something here. For all of you that like to read books, and if you don't, you should read this mental book on bowling and how to process your nervousness. My great friend, Dr. Dean Hennitz, who came down to Kegel and Sebring so many times, helped me with my game, a lot of tour players. I highly, highly recommend that you find Dr. Dean's Focus for Bowling. And it's got Brian Voss on the front. I tell you what, there's so much information in here that the doc took care of with Team USA and bowlers all over the world. This is a must-read for the noodle to get you to a better game. Now, there's another great book. I don't have a copy of it right now, but in sports, this book is called The Inner Game of Tennis. And probably in Team USA, and when we were in Colorado Springs with our national team, they had that book that was read by many sports athletes. So go to Barnes & Noble or one of your bookstores, wherever your city is, and look for The Inner Game of Tennis. And wherever you see tennis, replace it with bowling, and let's get the thoughts better so you have a better game. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this week's tip. For a personalized lesson, you can send your videos to me at richardshockley'svirtualbowlingacademy.com to help you take your game to another level.